Yo, what's up, man? How are you? Yo, Martin, what's up? Yo, Houdini. Salam, salam. Let's see the script with this, the TMM guide, bro. I wonder if I will like it. Intro. Alisa, Anna, Asuka, Azucena, Brian, Claudio, Clive, Devil Jin. Who shall we start with? Yo. I'm not gonna play Tekken today, though. I have a break. Like, I'm not gonna play. I'm just gonna watch videos. Because Tekken only on 3 days. I don't have the fucking stamina to do this shit. Better like that. I need to sleep so much also. Fuck Taken. Yeah, we can chill a little bit. A little bit chill. Bro, what was that shit King J posted on Twitter? Did you see that? It was so retarded. so many shit posts. Bro, he plays against like some Tekken King Dragunov, and he is playing Kazuya. And then he says like, yeah, these guys, they in these ranks, it doesn't match the stats. He punishes everything, this and that, and low parry and duck every string and stuff like this. And I am like, bro, it's just you're just playing shit, man. I didn't see it. He deleted it again though, because most people gave him shit. Justifiedly as well. Hello, it will be very underwhelming video. We look a little bit. If it's dog shit, then skip. Yeah, but bro, he says his opponent punish is perfect, and then he does -14, and the opponent does a I-12 punish. Like, he doesn't know what he's talking about, this guy. And then he wonders why people hate him. Yeah, I'm just doing my thing. Big man thing. They are jealous. Okay, let's see the script. So we're gonna go with the first character I am interested in. Let's see first Kazuya. Okay, we start chill.
He's basically a Oki ground game setup oriented character, but is looking to knock you down.
Take it, Kazuya is not a setup oriented character. Okay.
And then when you're grounded, threaten a steel pedal to get you to stand back up. And then when you stand back up, during your animation where you get back up, be that a tech roll or you just standing back up, trying to 50-50 you with, say, a mid launcher. Or yet
Set
again,
up,
Sweep,
Kazuya, set up.
Knockdown into yet again resetting the same situation. This is
Masku take forward 4 and then hell sweep or
FF3. He has very
FF3.
poor poking, so at range 0 he's not a good character. He blocks a lot at range 0. He doesn't really have panic buttons. He, however, can throw a Scourge, so that's a low countered launcher, to try and catch you doing a high. Because if you do like a mid, you're gonna check him here. To deny Kazuya this opportunity, check him with mids. At the mid range here, a Kazuya player will move around a lot, and he will check you with electric. He'll use this as keep out, and as an offensive button. That's a high that you can step. You can step it to both sides if you have very strong timing. But against Kazuya, you're always walking towards the left. And then he'll also, in the mid-range, he will threaten you with Devil Fist. This is a heat engager that's -9 on block. It's a very, very strong move. This can also be stepped to the left, but to step this to the left, you need very strong timing. If you want to do an easy step on this, you step to the right. But now you run the risk of getting tagged by the electric, because with the electric, it's the opposite. Step left is the easy step, step right is a hard step. That's his mid-range, but if you want to stay safe, I do recommend just blocking.
That's why you do sidestep right, duck, so you avoid the electric.
The classic mix-up is forward 3, mid-launcher, and again, knockdown low, hell sweep. If you step left, you beat these attacks. Step left beats 90% of Kazuya's move list. Just step left. If you are also afraid of Patricide Fist, it's a very good move. It has no tracking to either side, so step left, step left, step left, step left, and then when you've stepped left, step left, step left yet again, right? Kazuya can try and shut this down by doing back 4 homing. A lot of high-level players will try something like step left duck. This is risky though, and requires exceptional timing. Stuff like this is very hard to do, but I just want to tell you that it's there. A high-level Kazuya player can gamble literally his entire health bar to try and get you from not stepping left by wave dashing into Demon God Fist. To shut that down. But he's gambling his entire health bar because this move is minus 18. It is not minus 12. This move is not abolishing fist. It is not down for 2. This move is very easily launchable even by Mishima players at minus 18. Kazuya's best counter hit and another way of shutting you down from stepping left is throwing down for 2. It's a very fast homing button at 14 frames. It's also a counter hit launcher. Does a lot of damage. Even if we can't do perfect electric follow-up, most Kazuyas can do the patricide route and you're looking at 80 damage. It hits very hard. But again, you have to punish this move. So minus 12, you know, make him pay for ever attempting that. Make him pay. Hell sweep, you have to launch, obviously. If you block the second hit, you can yet again launch Kazuya. And yet again launch him. Should you block this, he's minus 16. If a Kazuya ever finishes Flash Punch, he's minus 17. You have to launch that. I would pressure him a lot. Kazuya players, they're a sitting duck at range 0. I would just pressure. Test his defense, just... His poking is bad. If a Kazuya player knocks you down, step 1 to me is just stay on the ground. Just stay on the ground and see what he does. Most Kazuya players will not adjust and do a steel pedal. Intermediate Kazuya players in Fujin rank, they'll just do something like that. So in my opinion, stay on the ground. Don't tech roll. Do not tech roll against this character. Another great option, toe kick. Fantastic option. Fantastic option. Hold forward. Quick recovery. Fantastic option. Fantastic option that catches a lot of Kazuya players off guard. Boom, +3, right? +3 if I get that on him.
Yeah.
Don't be the guy.
Kazuya's jab has a bad hitbox, but not for these situations. Only when you step something and then you want to whiff punish, then it can with like a Dragunov Ryle running too. But it is definitely good enough to poke with it. So I don't know, like 1-1 is strong. Do you think Kazuya's poking is bad? I wouldn't call it bad, to be fair. I just would call it maybe demanding. What do you say? Because when I play the Kazuya and you watch me, what would you say? How am I poking? Am I poking a lot? Am I not poking? Am I getting blown up when I poke? What happens when I'm poking? Even against drag, you know, all the casts I poke with everyone. What would you say? Bad or decent? Needs more down big 4. Yeah, okay, like apart from how I poke, I mean like, do you think the poking is viable?
That's getting hell swept. And I'm so sorry, I see this from so many blue rank players. It's just, for you guys, like, you're just mashing tech roll without thinking. You're just mashing tech roll. A lot of Kazuyas, like, they'll pretty mindlessly throw keep out electrics, like stay away from me. Practice reacting to that animation and punishing him. You'll be able to react and launch every time. Every time. Don't let them get away with that. Some people struggle with this string. Down for 3, 2, 1. This one. Yeah, most people who play against me, they do this option select. This one. Very popular. The second and third hit, the third hit is so slow to come out, but you can just beat everything here. But you can step this on reaction, like I've done it in matches. But it is a bit tricky, for sure. Punch, parry, power crush, and then to be honest, trying to interrupt him. I would do dick jab here. I would do dick jab. Do a dick jab on reaction. Oh, and this move, duck that. Duck that. Mid-high. 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 Duck those. To be honest, I don't know why I'm giving you so much information. Step left, you win. In short, if you want to beat a blue rank Kazuya, step left all the time. When he knocks you down, don't tech roll. Be methodical in how you get back up again. And then bomb rush him with pressure. Bomb rush him. Boom, you win. King has a very...
Okay. Let's see what he says about Lars. Let's see how we beat Lars. So last time I checked, bro, anyone can lose randomly to Comtruz, the guy that was Fujin in Tekken 7. Was geht? Let's see.
Lars is good at poking. Lars is good at panic buttons. Lars is very good at rushdown. He can literally just alternate between stances constantly and just try and mix you up with stances.
I think personally,
Alternate between
this should be minus 13. Don't you think? It's new. Just came out. Don't you think this should be minus 13? Why is it only minus 12? Or minus, I don't know, 14 maybe even. I don't know, it's just too safe, bro.
Says constantly and just try and mix you up with stance transition. Lars players more than any other character will throw launch punishable lows constantly. Down back 1 free, down back 4, down 1+2, hell sweep. All of these are launch punishable and they do them 24/7. Low, 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 and I don't know why. They could do this, but no, they want to take huge risks all the time. Make sure to duck those, make sure to kill him for that. Also, make sure to watch out for this. This is #1 Lars flowchart at the moment. 2-1 on block into orbital. Believe it or not, but this can beat a lot of down for the ones. If you see this, step right. Step right in general is very good versus Lars. Say he does like flip bullshit stuff, whatever, like step right is good. Another classic mix-up is like they'll do this move on block and then he goes into shit entry here and they'll try and tag you with this mid, or they'll do this, or they'll do this low. This is fuzzy guardable if they don't delay their timing, but if they delay their timing, sidestep left beats almost everything here. So with delay timing, sidewalk left. If we don't use delay timing, fuzzy guard the mix-up. Do stand guard into a crouch guard, and you'll beat all options. He's too safe. His G-Clef 111 is -12. Arc Blast is -13. Shit entry free is -13. Everything is -12. The best low is -12. -12. Downward 1 free is -12. Downward 1 free is -12. Everything is -12 basically. He's very safe. He very rarely gives you a 13, 14, 15 opening. So again, downward 1 is obviously duckable. Downward 1 free, -12. Downward 1 free, -12. Remember 12.
Why is this -12? Also a question really that I had in my mind. Like, if I block that fucking hit, that last mid that kills me at the wall, man, he should be at least -14, bro. At least. Like, -14 is reasonable. Holy fucking shit, man. I don't know why it's minus 12. I don't get it. The down forward 1 is broken. Let me get something to snake real quick. Okay, lads. Yeah, alright. Change the title, boss man. Why? What is wrong with the title? Charlie. Oh. Okay. Chubby dudes, huh? Bro, it's okay.
When it comes to Lars.
I need to nerf myself.
1-4, it's a classic. Try and low parry that if you can. It's a classic. Please launch this. Please launch that. Don't ever let them get away with this. If a Lars player feels cornered, he has his back towards the wall, he will 100%, I shit you not, and just wait for this. He'll do that. Every fucking time. Oh, I'm cornered. Just wait for it and launch him. Just wait for it. Shit you not, and just wait for this. He'll do that.
I have a very hard time reacting this for some reason. I don't know why. Very hard. Against Tom Cruise, I know he does it at the start of the round. I try to duck it, it doesn't work.
Every fucking time. Oh, I'm cornered. Just wait for it and launch him. Just wait for it. Number one thing to look out for is like one of the best down for twos. -7 on block. It's got long reach. It tracks very well to both sides. You don't really step low due to slide being like homing pretty much. He also has this button, which is a long range homing. So I don't really sidestep against low. So here you see the tracking. This is me stepping both sides. Yeah, just good luck. So that's why I don't step low. You have to find your big...
I found out something about this. Because they stand up quick after whiffing the slide. When you time your delayed hop kick insanely well, even with Lee, you can like kinda jump and on the latest moment do delay top kick when you come kinda down. And then you get a full launch. I did it against Lee also. On stream. But yeah, this probably no one is gonna do that anyway, so.
Gets punished. Kazuya can Fuji Nuraken
That's really hard.
into very heavy damage, like very heavy damage. So you wanna know your big punish.
Will you play Silent Hill F today?
With this is minus 80.
Gift me the game I played.
If you ever do Wrestling 1-2, even pro low players will sometimes just mindlessly throw this out. Safe on block, but mid-high. Mid-high. You have to duck that. When he does a standing 4 into backflip, he's neutral, basically, -1. If he does any other backflip, so backflip, 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 any other backflip, he's universally -14. So what is your biggest 14 frame punish? That's the one you want to use right there. And also, don't ever let a low player do dumb flowcharts like 1-1-2, down 2-3. This move, down 2-3, you always have to launch that. Because otherwise, you know, you're gonna let players who are crap at the game beat you. Starts with a special mid or special low, like a dick jab, right? And it's a counter hit launcher, like 11 frame startup. If you don't launch that, like, yeah, good night, sir. Arguably the best panic button in the game, if you don't launch it. Low also has a launching throw, 4-4-3-4. You have to break this. If you see this animation, it's a 1 break. I'm a dragon. If you see 2 arms, it's always 1+2. Right? It's always 1+2. You have to break this throw, because if you don't, he's gonna launch you and combo you. Also, 3-4 is high, duck that. Back 4-3 is mid-high, duck that. Gotta duck that. 4-3, duck that shit.
To be honest, I expected this guy to be a bit different. Because he just shows you how minus the moves are and where the highs are. Where is the matchup tips? Like, that's not matchup tips. Or am I getting this wrong? I don't know. How is this a character guide? It just tells you the frames and the strings. It is for Fujins. The guy, so far this was pretty useless. You can find these stuff in practice. Yet so far I find this very, very useless. But maybe I'm not the target audience. I don't know.
Legend kick is a high. Don't let them loop that mindlessly. 2 button from DSS is a high.
How do you escape the pressure? Where do you need to
Make sure you
sidestep?
punch
Which
that. Very
direction?
important
This
to
and
punch
that.
Low hits you with down back 3.
Yo,
and
Anas.
goes down for free poke. I think 90% of lows, if they hit you with down back 3, they will do down for free. So when you get hit by that, try ducking. See if he's one of those low players. He probably will be, and then kill him. Dragon Hammer is his best counter tool. If this hits you on block, don't do anything. He can do whistling for into
Yo,
DSS. This
I'm good, how are you?
Stuff. If they do this as keep out, it's very popular. If it whiffs, kill him. If it's on block, it's -12. If he mindlessly throws this out, kill him. Kill him.
This guy is so
He
shit.
can of course stop at simply 3-4. This can be option selected.
Okay, that was the first good thing. This can be option select. That was good.
I just launched you. He stopped. Flash punch. Nunchuck. Outside of heat. -13.
Ah,
Make
it's
sure
you.
push.
Okay.
If he's in heat, it's now -8.
Why the
Low
fuck
in
do
heat
you
is
always
kinda
call me
broken.
Medusi?
Watch out for 10 frame counter launcher. That's confirmable. 10 frame confirmable launcher. It's a bit like Horang. You can't really press into him. When Lo is in heat, like be really, really, really careful. Very, very dangerous character once he's in heat. The first thing you want to do is basically recognize that he's a bit like Asuka when it comes to like active defense.
Eh? Please like Asuka? Now I'm curious.
Is basically recognize that he's a bit like Asuka when it comes to like active defense, or if not like the best character in the game when it comes to like keep out. Back 4 is super deadly. He has a down 4.
Can someone clip that? I'm gonna send that to every fucking Lee player now, and I'm gonna say, bro, you basically just play Azuka in it.
As well, but like back 4 can also go into Hitman. If he goes into Hitman, he takes a step back after it, making it harder to whiff punish.
Active defense.
Very quickly transition into a Hitman step to try and tag you with Hitman 2.
Active defense.
Some form of whiff punish. He's also sort of like
since when did he start using that?
When it comes to playing any type of aggression into him, because he's one of the characters with a safe power crush. He's the only character in the game with an 11 frame counter hit launcher. His Magic 4 is a launcher. It has to be stressed again, that's an 11 frame counter hit launcher. Only character that can do that. You have to respect that. And you have to respect that from a standing jab, also 10 frames. He can do 2-2. This is hit confirmable into 2-2-3. So again, if he stays here, he's minus 13.
I'm gonna troll all the elite players, bro. I'm gonna say you basically play Azuka from now on.
And minus 3 on block, but that's a high. It can
talk it out with TMM.
But yeah, this gets really, really disgusting, like at the wall. Say I counter hit you with this 10 frame. Oh, sorry. Like that's guaranteed. You know, it's over half your health bar from a 10 frame. Anytime you want to press into him, you're dealing with the most potent counter hit utility in the game. He has a counter hit launching low, but it's ultra evasive. This can even go under mids. Oh, it's launch punishable, but this can go under a lot of mids even. Counter hit launching low. If he blocks anything that's minus 10, he kills you. He can do 47 damage if he does blazing kick there. He can kill you. He also has very strong like space control. He can do 1+2, this mid, which is a +2 on block if he goes into Hitman. This is a mid counter hit launcher with very decent range. So yeah, how do we beat Lee? I just explained all of that because I want to explain to you how bad it is to mash into a Lee player. You really have to understand that it's problematic. So how do we beat him? By not mashing into him. You really want to play like fundamental core Tekken against Lee. Test his matchup knowledge. If you have a character that's very tricky, that's heavy on mix-ups, use those, see if he knows the matchup. But outside of that, you want to be very careful like when you press into him. You want him to try and press more into you, in my opinion. Just do a stand guard and then have Lee players start throwing stuff like this. Or slide. All of this is very, very punishable. Very bad options if he wants to try and start mixing you up. He really takes a punishment on his offense due to his strong defensive stuff. Very well-designed character. You refuse to duck me. God damn it. Launch punishable. Launch punishable. Minus 13.
Yo, Usaba, what's up, man?
Try and do this low, but it's just not that good due to being
you like the guide?
Hit. But that one's minus 12. And then say you duck a lot. Well, now he has to take risks to try and launch you. If you duck a lot, he needs to do a hop kick. That's minus 13. Or he needs to do this. And I don't find his poking to be that good. It's a solid character for sure, but I would say try and mix him up. Don't mindlessly mash into him. Have a Lee player take risks. Wait for the Lee player to get flustered and start throwing lows that are trash, in my opinion. That's how you beat a Lee player.
Lee's poking is not that good? Who agrees? Anyone? Lee's poking is not that good. I don't even think GM would say Lee's poking is not that good. Okay. Let's see what he says about Alisa. He's gonna probably only show the strings, I don't know. Let's see what he says.
Very important. Also, other lows that are notably 13 are destruction down 1, destruction down to 2. Very important lows for her in Chainsaw. Well, those are V lows. Minus 13, minus 14. So if you're a Kazuya player, you can always launch. You can always launch both of these. She always threatens a Psycho Crusher from long range. That's completely safe. It's actually neutral on block. This is to make you respect her mid-range. And when you respect her mid-range, she flies in with the helicopter. This one you can't sidestep, mid, +4 on block. And now she's right in your face, and she puts you into the chainsaw blender. If she has you respecting her, again, she can just 50-50 also from range, because she has a hell sweep. In destruction mode, she flies in. Oh, sorry. Does this. I'm gonna remove the block now, so you see what it looks like. Obviously, the hell sweep is launch punishable, but yeah, it's just not a super fun situation to be in. If she's spamming chainsaws in your face, she's always plus. It's a bit like Hwoarang, where if you've blocked it, it's very plus. Unless you see this option. It's very distinct, that looks really weird, but it's a mid. This one is always -9. So that's the big, like, oh, it's my turn, you know. Now she also has S tier, like, bullshit gimmicks. Like, she
Where's the
in.
tits?
This is an unblockable launcher.
I swear I'm waiting for the tits.
You'll get hit by this, like, if you haven't seen it before. This is also an unblockable wall splat. I eat this. I can't react to it. I can't react to that. Because, of course, she has so many other options, you know. I just eat that. I just go, okay. This low is broken.
So basically,
block, +5,
the tip was just eat that.
And she evades a lot. She's in crouching state. In this game, more than any other fighting game, a bad player can beat a good player. Someone can be like 90 defense on Lee and know 70% of a roster and be very good at the Tekken core mechanics and know a lot of the matchups.
Yo, what's up,
Can
Steve?
run into an Alisa who doesn't even know the Alisa matchup, doesn't know matchups, but knows a couple of flowcharts and is not a good Tekken player. The Lee player can lose to that Alisa player. Most of the time when you encounter an Alisa player, something you will have above them, and it is an advantage, is that you will most likely be the better Tekken player. So try...
Where's the tip, Adrian, bro? You fucking faggot, man. Yeah, if you play against Alisa, you are probably better still, but... Bro. Where the fuck is the tip, man, you old bastard? Alright. Let's look at Asuka. I don't know. Maybe he has some tips here.
Asuka, and this is where I can show you a lifesaver actually against this character.
Down for free.
Into this character.
After.
Think of Lee on steroids in terms of like keep out. Can is the best keep out button in the game, I think. Also,
why does he bring keeping up Lee?
And like, oh, I have frames. Treat it like a flash. Just go like, try and bait the can and crouch. Crouch a little bit at like this range, because she does go forward when she does it. So you can actually crouch from a few steps away, try and bait it, and hit her. Because when you back away like this and take advantage of the fact that she's moving forward, she can't at the same time threaten you with the safe mid-launcher. So to sort of mitigate those two buttons, in my opinion, try and move back, bait the can, move back, crouch, and be ready to pull the trigger with a while standing launcher. This is something I observed when I saw Lowhigh play against Tibetano, is when you think she's going to be aggressive, step right into duck is godlike against this character now. Even more so than against Devil Jin. Like, step right duck is your best friend against this character.
That is a good tip.
It's a very important button for her.
That was the first tip. That is a good tip. Sidestep right duck.
1+2.
Against this her options. Why? Because now we need to explain also why. She doesn't only do fucking can. What if she does back free? You know what I mean? You have to be able to step that back free. You duck for the fucking can and you step like back free. You have like she has like different fucking options, obviously. And if you don't want to think about how she takes your turn, just do down forward free. Okay, the knee that Kazuya has into 1. If she starts to respect you, then only do down forward free single instead of down forward free 1. And then if you want to take it to the next step and do the second hit, then do first down forward free 2 in case she wants to bait the second hit and then launch you back. This is like the second layer. You don't have to always step and duck, because okay, when you have now it's your turn and you never take it, eventually you're gonna get blown up. You can't option select all the time. You gotta keep it fresh. Sometimes do sidestep right duck, not all the time. When you wanna do like keep her on the toes and eventually also take the take advantage of your frames, do down forward free. You only missed Alisa. Yeah, we were watching Alisa, but there were no tips. Yes.
Step right duck blows it up.
This is correct.
Her broken low, down back free.
I recommend jumping over that, but
Step right duck. Blows it up.
just because it's cool.
Her heat mix while running 1+2. Forward 1+2. This is much harder, but step right duck is the best response yet again. Step right duck is yet again the best response. Gimmicky stuff you need to know. This string, free ring circus. 1, 2, free. 1, 2, free. Always duck on free.
Good tip.
1, 2, free. 1, 2, free.
I was
Always
afraid he's gonna say don't
will
try to
also
punish it or
use
something. It's safe on block.
Narcissus string, this one. They spam that all the time.
Yeah, low parry.
Last hit is -13. -13.
Low parry, bro.
Can mix with this.
Hello.
-14. Mid.
Just low parry, man. Bro, I'm gonna say slurs,
This
bro.
string.
Ananesikim, what is this shit fucking tip, bro? Instead of taking the guess here and then being in the mix on her shitty string, bro, just low parry that second hit so you don't need to think about this shit. Okay.
This.
Next.
-14.
I'm gonna say the N-word, bro. I swear to God.
This string is launch. Well, we'll try and delay it, like, like this. But remember that this is launch. Remember that this is launch.
Bro, I join call and also say it.
Always launch that.
Wait, I didn't see what he showed.
This string is launch. Well, we'll try and delay it, like this. But remember that this is launch. Remember that this is launch. Always launch that. Always launch that.
So why don't you launch it, nigga?
In my opinion, Azucena is a pretty straightforward character. She's easy to play. The most defining thing about her
I
is
just
her
had to, bro.
Libertador stance.
I just had
First thing to know about Libertador is that it auto parries highs and lows. That's a high. That's a low. So that's automatic. It just happens. Azucena doesn't have to do anything. So anytime you see this stance, you always want to check.
Okay, I can already tell here we're not gonna, bro. That segment is fucking 1 minute long, bro. What you do? You will not get jack shit on the Azucena matchup. Let's look at other matchups, maybe. That joint is 1 minute long, bro. What is he gonna say in that one son of a bitch minute? This is high, this is low, this is punishable. Okay, thank you. Lydia. Okay, maybe he knows the option select and what the mind game is. I wonder. Let's see.
Not gonna lie, this is one of my worst matchups. First thing to note is
Medusa, you're not playing today? No, bro. Tekken is like gym. You need to... When you play every day, you get worse. Now 3-4 days break, and then weekend we can play again.
So, she's very linear, Lydia. If you know what you're doing...
Wait a minute.
You know her animation...
When did he record this shit? Version Z 2.05. Okay, because he doesn't show like a lot of moves for Asuka, the new moves that is 0 on block, then it when she's an install and stuff like this. I'm surprised I didn't see like the one of the most broken things Asuka has. No, really, I was like, when does that come? I completely forgot to mention. So he's gonna leave out some stuff, I see.
And moves. She's very steppable, and she's a risky character. This low is shit. It does something on counter hit, but you know, it says -11 here, but she goes into stance. That's launch punishable. Very punishable lows. They're not -12, like -13, -14. Launch punishable. Make sure to dumpster those lows. This character is basically 50-50 machine. Basically, she goes into heat, she'll go into heaven stance, and you're going to guess between super damaging unblockable, and you'll be guessing, will she do this mid that blows you up? So wall splat from a million miles away, 44 damage. And you saw how hard this unblockable hit. This is a true 50-50. When she's in heat and she is bulldozing you with this stuff, even if you block here, it's +6, and she'll put you in the same blender again. This is Lydia's strength in Tekken 8. Once she pops
you should make quick guides for Kazuya players.
If she's bum rushing you on block, you just have to guess right. Sorry, that's all.
Honestly, I can't be asked.
Guess right. If she tries
fuck this game.
Punish you, like whiff punish you, or keep out with.
I ain't no content creator. I just play Kazuya and be racist.
Probably her best move. +2 on block heat engager. Long range mid.
And talk about Jews.
Sidestep is your best friend. It is your best friend, right? Full crouch sweep is launch punishable. Like, she's very punishable, man. Like, if people knew this matchup, she's very honest. Outside of heat. Heat is bull.
Bro, this is so garbage, man. Anyways, so the problem in this matchup is, so when you are playing the neutral here, she has like situations where she puts you in a mix and then you need to do dick jab. And when you do dick jab, then she has like a jumping, homing, fucking kick, where there you need to do jab. Okay? In this matchup, the key to this matchup is either doing standing jab or down jab. Otherwise, you are holding the mix too much and you can't guess correctly. The guess rather is between how she is gonna stop you from doing a jab or a dick jab. But he doesn't mention that, so yeah. And when he says she's honest and all this shit, and if you would know the matchup, it seems like he doesn't know it.
Sidestep is your best friend. It is your best friend, right? Full crouch sweep is launch punishable. Like, she's very punishable, man. Like, if people knew this matchup, she's very honest. Outside of heat. Heat is bullshit, but everything else, like, it's very honest, straightforward.
Very honest.
Sure, the stance mix-up can get a bit annoying with all of her options.
Very honest.
Is it that stars? That's the low. Oh my god, do I love that low. Lydia's. Minus 14, right? But we use it because it's
wait, how do you have 5k subs? I thought you had way more, or am I on crack? No, I had way more on Twitch. I never was active on YouTube. I had like almost 30k.
This is about as far as I can go in the Lydia matchup, but those are some key points to take with you at least.
To be fair, it's his worst matchup. Yeah, then don't say fucking this is fair and all this dog shit if you don't know what you're talking about. You could ask someone. Let me guess, Lili is the most fucking fundamental character, or? Okay, I expect him to glaze Lili now for LGBTQ points, let's see.
Etc. Lili players are typically very defensive players, they're very skilled Tekken players.
Bro, a first fucking sentence, man, this faggot. Why is he so predictable? Why?
This is due to the nature of the character is being defensive. She has the best sidestep in the game and a strong backdash, but it's also the fact that she has
very skilled, reach. Very defensive. They are so blah blah blah. Yeah,
to sidestepping, Lili will typically be one of your worst matchups, if not your worst matchup. You want to stay very safe against this character. She'll be able to step things no other character can step. You have to remember that, so be very cautious. And anytime you are doing something that's unsafe, no pushback will help you because she has tremendous reach. She threatens you at any range with launchers.
Aber macht Spaß, ihn zu beleidigen.
This goes into backturn mix-up where she has a power crush. She has a, like Jin, a forward 4 that is safe on block at -9. This is a counter with launcher. All I'm trying to say is like play very cautious into this character. I feel like her offensive stuff, her aggression is not as strong as the defense. And especially here, watch out for the cartwheel that launches you. Watch out for the forward 4 at
that move that he showed here, you need to bait it a little bit and sidewalk right. I would recommend it.
Range with launchers at any range. This goes into backturn mix-up where she has
it's not move,
your
man.
worst matchup. You want to stay very safe against this character. She'll be able to step things no other character can step. You have to remember that, so be very cautious. And anytime you are doing something that's unsafe, no pushback will help you because she has tremendous reach. She threatens you at any range with launchers. At any range. This goes into backturn mix-up where she has a power crush. She has a, like Jin.
Yeah, this one you step. And on this range where he was standing, the biggest tip probably is for specialist characters that have like specific CD motions in the movement. Don't wave dash. Like from this range to this range here, they kind of threaten you, or they kind of signalize you also, because you know you can't do something about it or anyway, that they want to now jump and do this like forward advancing moves. Therefore, try to dash block here. In this specific range, there is no point to wave dash. Because when you hold back and you get stuck in the down forward inputs, you get hits, hey, I hold back, this game is shit, blah blah blah. So just don't wave dash from this distance.
A forward 4 that is safe on block at -9.
At least not every time.
This is a counter with launcher. All I'm trying to say is like play
I'm doing good. How are you?
cautious into this character. I feel like her offensive stuff, her aggression is not as strong as the defense. And especially here, watch out for the cartwheel that launches you. Watch out for the forward 4 at mid-range. She also has a homing move that only -2 on block, double high, right? Very fast, and it's full screen. It's almost like a projectile. It's double high, but you'll be afraid to duck due to this. So all I'm trying to say is that be very careful in mid-range against this character. Matterhorn is a classic, treat it like a Samsara, super evasive mid-launcher. It can beat a lot of mids. Mid
doesn't it jail?
Launch punishable on block. Classic flowchart for Lili players is doing quite a stupid flowchart.
You can duck
it. 2-4, which is her 10 frame punish.
I
It's a
don't
high
duck it
high, it's
every
very
time, but
strong.
often.
We do that on block, no one ducks that.
I duck that
And then
every
we do a
time.
Matterhorn. Don't fall for this flowchart. But please launch Matterhorn.
Yeah, don't fucking listen here to this what he's saying. He doesn't
We do
duck
that on
that.
block.
Here, this one, everyone ducks that, bro. That's just easy to duck. It's like ducking Jin's 2-4 if he messes the punish, or ducking his down forward 1-4. Why wouldn't you duck this?
No one ducks that.
Just duck
And
this
then we
one.
do a Matterhorn. Don't fall for this flowchart. But please launch Matterhorn. She has a G clef. This is a countered string, 1-1-3. Make sure to launch that at -15. She has a
Lily's
good lows.
3+4, the first hit
-12.
blocked, I believe, jail.
And then she has this one.
I'm not sure, to be honest,
+4.
because
Even on normal
I don't know
hit,
under
that
which
is
circumstances
+4.
I duck that shit.
And this low can go
I
into
forgot.
back turn, or she can stay in neutral stance. But this low is always -12. I believe it's -12 even if she goes into back turn. She can do a slide as well. Launch punishable, like most slides.
Jails.
Don't eat her snake edge. Block that and launch her. Please don't
space
fall
it.
for this string.
Space it out.
Down for 4-4. Just low parry that low every time. There's no mix-up to this. At the end of the day, I feel like this character plays pretty honest Tekken. Just be wary of...
I
At the end of
actually
the
didn't know
day,
that
I feel
was
like this...
okay, good to know.
There's no mix-up to this. At the end of the day, I feel like this character plays pretty honest Tekken. Just be wary of the sidestep and the defense.
Very honest tick. Well, what about Feisty Rabbit? Seems to not exist somehow in this guide.
Don't fall for Matterhorn flowcharts.
Okay, Feisty Rabbit doesn't exist. We go next. Which character do you want, honestly? Which one do you care about? The only good guide so far, I would say, was Kazuya. He explains the matchup here. In the other ones, he doesn't really explain anything. Heihachi. Okay, let's see.
Heihachi is a Mishima. That means we're looking for electric a lot. He is a character that has a pretty poor neutral. He's very linear. He's very weak to sidesteps. He has also very bad lows.
So he is only linear until the Heihachi players figure out that they need to use back 3 in the neutral. And poor neutral he doesn't have.
So he will rely a lot, actually, on throwing launch punishable lows like down back 2. That is reactable if you're super good.
Yeah, this is... you can disregard that. Down back 2... yeah, okay. When they use this low, yeah, that low is bad.
But mostly people just step this. Or he'll do a single hell sweep, which is of course launch punishable. But first we're gonna look at some core moves. First one, we'll look at Demon Uppercut, which is a natural hit launcher, right? This one was very abusable in Tekken 7, but in this game, step left. And that's basically what you'll be doing. It's a bit like Kazuya, you step left a lot against Heihachi. A lot. And just take your launch, basically. If you block this now, it has very little pushback compared to Tekken 7. I can actually back 1-2 here, because Devil Jin's 12 frame hits so far. Do your long range punish. Some characters can even launch this, so depending on the character you play. He actually relies a lot on electric, more so than most Mishimas, I would say. Ducking people who spam electrics is very good. Get used to the animation and try and launch him for it. If you're not comfortable doing a launch, take a fast punish like a 12 frame or a tsunami. Electric is steppable, but it requires strong timing. Strong timing. And do remember that Heihachi's single hell sweep is pseudo homing. It tracks super well to both sides.
The problem is, in my opinion... Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. The problem is, in my opinion, that you have FF1 plus 2 that is I-13. You can't, like, step that. It's very unlikely. FF1 plus 2, he needs to show this because that move just stops you from ducking. You know, FF1 plus 2 is the biggest issue here. It's not FF2, actually. And that's why his hell sweep is risky because it's minus, but you will more likely not block his hell sweep more often than maybe other characters that have a hell sweep. Because when you duck against him, you get blown up. You have to have a very solid read, you know? So you rather just take that sweep unless you wanna eat FF1 plus 2 and in heat you get launched. It's really not worth it.
So
that's the thing why I say Heihachi's lows are not risky, because the nature of the character makes you duckless.
He might try and lock you down with this or electric. Just know that both of those options will lose to step left duck.
Unless he does FF1 plus 2.
Both options lose to that, and you'll step 80% of his moveset anyway doing that. This is where Heihachi players will try and shut down your step to their weak side by using back 4. Back 4 tracks to Heihachi's weak side. And this is a knockdown wall splat mid with 18 frame startup. It's very powerful, and Heihachi has very high combo damage. If you get counter hit by this, it's gonna be so much damage and wall combo. Thing with this move...
And then now he can sidestep right duck this, but when the Heihachi player clocks on, he starts to use back 3 single hit. If he wants to be safe, because he might be, I don't know, you might duck the second hit of back 3-1, or you might not duck and then back 3-3. But when he is in heat, then that option is also covered, because then he always does back 3-3 and that explosion on the ground kind of shit. So in those situations and in Tekken, you have to understand Heihachi is in heat for a solid amount of time. So you have no option but to just play linear against him. So this like notion of, oh yeah, you can't step him so easily and all this dog shit is just not true. Isn't back 3 a high, by the way? It is a high. But back 3 is fast. But back 3 range is so ass, bro. Yeah, you have to dash. You have to dash in. Obviously, you got to use his tools well. You can't be a shit cunt. But when you use back 3, you got to be sure that you are within range. And when you are in heat, it's a bit more forgiving, because then you have the follow-ups, and the follow-ups are pretty broken. Can you jump the explosion? I don't think you can when you block it. When he whiffs, you can jump, but the active frames are extremely large. So when you land too quickly, you get fucked. When you jump too late, you get fucked. It's like not that easy. I need to lab it though, because I have not labbed it. His down forward 1-2 charge is very good. Yeah, it knocks down and kinda makes you scared. You know, down forward 1-2 blue spark. If they can do gold spark, even more damage. Kinda annoying.
Though, is that if he ever whiffs this move, he's minus $1 million.
It's interruptible though. What is interruptible? Down forward
he
1,
recovered.
down forward 1-2. Yeah, bro, but that is not. Do you also have down forward 1-1? And then what? You have to have a read in order to interrupt it. It's not like you cover that option just that easily by reacting. What if he does down forward 1-1? Haha, Lili can Matterhorn it on reaction. Yeah, but Lili is a very fundamental player, as the main man said. Has very fundamental players and very defensive and all this shit, so.
It almost takes a second for him to recover, it's so slow. So this tracks to his weak side, so if I step left here, he tracks me. But if I step right, this hardcore loses to step right. And he's minus a million, and I can do whatever I want. If you play a character like Steve,
Gifted
Paul,
defense.
Law, Nina,
Gifted
who have
defensive play.
outrageous punishes if they catch someone back turn, you kill Heihachi on a read here. Heihachi's homing is very slow. This one, you can jab him out of that.
What the
on
fuck's
a read.
that, bro?
On block, which is safe.
Who
He has
uses
another
this?
homing move in back free, but he
Yes.
has to stand so close to use that. So close. If he wants to threaten you with his flash punch, which wall splats, remember that 1-1 is -5. It's not -1 anymore. And
Albais,
check-
I must say it's worth going for it when you are in heat. You can use up forward. This 3, I think. No, 4. Yeah, up forward 4 and then the follow up. In heat, I get it. Like in heat, I would do it. Yeah.
King went down for 1. This move is -5.
In
He
heat, I would
can
do it.
mid-high here to go -2. The second it tracks a lot, you can obviously duck this. A lot of Heihachis, including me, will spam this. If you don't handle this move properly, it is exceptionally strong. That's unnatural for 33 damage. And it's safe at -9 with big pushback. This is so good if you don't handle it properly. Step left. Step again, step left. He can take this to an additional layer of mix-up by doing a full charge. And now he goes +1. That will tag you, right? Or he does down for 1-1. It's mind games here, but just don't let him get away with doing this over and over. It's very bad. And just stand guard against Heihachi, move towards the left. His lows are trash. Absolute trash. If he does like Wind God stance, you know, this one.
That's a good advice.
A classic here is he does the throw. The throw is homing and untechable. Can obviously duck that, right? But you can also do a throw here, which will counter and be very hard to break. This will also hard counter the power crush he has in the stance. So if he does this, he will eat the throw. He can't break it. This is the most important option he has here. It's the hidden electric. If you try and jab check Heihachi here, dead. If you try and do the throw, dead. But obviously this is -10, so he gets punished. And again, you can't step left guard here to beat a lot of options and then still punish him. But step right will always beat this. Always beat this. Note for that he has a very popular string extension here in 1 back to 4.
In that situation, sidestep right duck, okay, instead of sidestep left duck, where he said it covers a lot of options. Actually, sidestep right duck covers a lot of options.
That's especially rewarding at
But
the
that's
wall.
a no-brainer. I mean,
+5. +5. You can float him here. Very important to do this. Very important to float Heihachi here. But of course, when you go back to this, that option also serves as a backup for 1 back to 4.
okay, that makes no sense. Because here,
Float Heihachi here. But
you
of
do
course,
the
when
sidestep
you go
right
back
duck
to this,
once you see this. Like, once you see him do the stance, you do sidestep right duck. But when you don't see it, you don't fucking, like, do sidestep right duck and then eat the 4. Like, that doesn't happen. You must be, like, playing on autopilot for that to happen. You are meant to look at him, stop, and then do sidestep right duck. And in case he goes more often for the 4 extension, then eventually you're gonna either step it or block or jab it or whatever, but you're not gonna fucking sidestep duck and eat the fucking 4, man. That's just not gonna happen, bro.
that option also serves as a backup for 1 back to 4. Step left into guard beats all of this.
Why
Both
left?
options. When you do get the step there, then the whole thing comes full circle again, because then he does this, and he blows up that option select. So it's all about mind games, really. Another thing that's very important about this matchup is to recognize that if he does tag you with the Hell Sweep, he's +8. That's huge frames. And this is specifically +8 because he threatens this move, back 4.
That's a true frame
trap.
Yeah.
Kudown uses this a lot. Everyone uses this a lot. Don't even do a crouching jab here. Don't do a jab. You'll trade with back 4 and you will die. When Heihachi has comboed you, right? He blows you up like this. He's comboed you to the wall. Here, stay on the ground. Treat it like Brian and start rolling on the ground. Try a kip up, try a toe kick, quick recovery. Anything but just simply standing up or tech rolling up because it threatens his 2-tap potential. He'll just straight up kill you. Just like everything else on this guy, Heihachi's Heat Smash is also like very steppable. I should be able to step at both sides. Okay, you know what? Don't ever step right, guys. just keep stepping left, as I said. When he does land the Heat Smash on your guard, this one, into this mix-up, if he does the guard break, that's so fast from the Heat Smash frames that it will beat your Power Crush and it will beat your Rage Art. So you gotta keep that in mind. And of course, that on block will give a Flash Punch into wall combo. On normal hit, he gets a combo. If you have a punch parry, you can beat the Hidden Omen if he doesn't delay it, and the guard break. If you have a punch parry or a reversal. It's a very strong option to have here. Kazuya can punch parry this, for example. Obviously, he has options. It all comes down to mind games with his character. Also, try to play safe against Heihachi because his punishment is far above average. If you're -10 at the wall, he kills you. In the open, -12. This is exceptionally strong. Very strong punishment on Heihachi. Keeping it real, this is a character you can actually...
So Heihachi doesn't have an install? I don't know what the fuck this is supposed to be, bro. Adrian. Let's just pretend he doesn't have an install. Let's just pretend Lili doesn't have Feisty Rabbit. Let's just not talk about it. What the fuck is that? That makes no sense. Yeah, he doesn't talk about the install because maybe he doesn't want to show how bad this game is. Fuck knows, man. Let's see what he says about Eddy. Yeah, every string looks the same. I don't know what to do.
Him. Eddy players tend to play more defensively than people think, especially in high level. He's got a strong backdash, moves away, and then he whiff punishes a bit like Horang's back 3 with this move, down for 3. It's one of the best whiff punishes in the game. It has a ton of reach, and it's a full launch. So one thing you gotta remember with this move is that it's -18.
Oh, you can distinguish
it. If you ever block this or see it
you
whiff,
just gotta put the time into
launch
it. That's
Eddy,
all.
right? He will also use step 3-4. This is a double high keep out. So if you run into that or press into it, he will blow you up. Double high. Think of it a little bit like a can Asuka June. If you have a read, you think he'll do that, duck, and then try to punish him.
Wrong. You don't want to ever duck this move and punish it. You want to space it out and whiff punish it. He lands on his feet and is in a crouch state. When you play Kazuya, you can do instantly when he lands down back 1-2 as a punish. Instant, you know? Just learn how to space control that because they whiff this and think they chill. But this is not Tekken 7 anymore, where the characters didn't have this much range and they couldn't punish him. Now he whiffs and he's kinda far away and you can punish him. Like, don't let him get away with this. Just let him do it and play around with the keep out a little bit. They are very lazy with this, even in GOD 1. And then you punish the shit out of him.
Also, a defensive tool he has is back 3-4. He joins the crew of characters who have a safe on block high power crush.
You can walk this, by the way.
Very annoying to deal with. At least it's not a heat engager anymore. But again, on a read, you can duck that and launch him. It's also very steppable. It's very linear. And then, of course, he has stances. He has like relax, down 3-4. This is where he 50-50s you. And it can get really annoying. The thing with this 50-50 is that as soon as he has you respecting this mix, it turns into a true 50-50 because that hell sweep is homing. It just tracks so much that there's no like step option select here. But good thing to know is that you check him with a mid when he's in this stance. You're just gonna see this 50-50 so much. Hell sweep, of course, launchable, and then Heihachi and
or you play, for example, depending on what character you have, it's gonna be either easier or less easy, depending on where he goes into relaxed in front of you and how. But when you do one backdash, then the low doesn't hit you properly. The mid is on block. Like, the low hits, but you don't get sweeped, you know? And then the mid is on block and you can punish him. Like, one step back is the option select towards this. And you can make him be on block then. Like, this requires clean hits, kinda. They can't just... That's why they... have you ever noticed when they are sitting, they move forward slowly on the ground? They don't really do that always to mix up the timing. They do that so they can make sure that you get hit properly.
Eddy might do this. This is a mid option he has to mix you. This is -13. Make sure you punish that properly. High level Eddies might stay safe. They'll just do the first hit like this. No Eddy's -8 here, right? So he lost his turn. He'll also use headbutt. That's a wall splat knockdown. But again, -8, remember that. So try and take your turn. You could also try and launch you.
The tricky thing with Eddy is that on the moves where he's like kinda -8 and stuff, your jab checks whiff, because the pushback is kinda nice. Therefore, you have to, depending on your character, know which moves even reach him. Otherwise, he does back free. Have you ever noticed he does something on block, you try to do something back free, hey, what the fuck? This was my turn, you know?
With 3-4, this is yet again a launch punishable move at -18. So do remember that. Up for 4 is a homing that on hit leads to mix-up. He'll do this mix-up. It's a very good move, like mid-homing, fast, beats lows as he's jumping.
Medusa, who do you think is stronger, Jin or Heihachi?
Eddy has a 13-frame counter launcher that's Twitch confirmable if the player is strong enough. He'll see you press into this, and then he adds 3, and it's a counter at launch.
Depends on the matchup, I think.
It's a very strong button at 13
Heihachi can be
startup.
stronger.
Just make sure you punish him for this. If he commits to the whole thing on your guard, he's -15. And that's a punish. I can't electric this because he's crouching. So use a mid. See, and handstand as well. He has like untechable throw that wall splats. Very annoying options. But yet again, like Xiaoyu, like check with fast mids that hit deep, very close to the ground, to try and float him out of that. But of course, you need to know a lot of frames and strings on this character. A move you can see a lot is 4-4. This is actually, on paper, like a very good string, especially when people don't know the matchup very well. This is a 13-frame startup mid. 13 frames. Boom, boom. Mid-mid. Can't duck that. Mid-mid. Safe on block, -7. And actually also a heat engager. If you don't deal with this move properly, you'll see Eddy spam this all day long. So what's the counter? Step right.
This move really blows a lot of people up, me including, because I don't know, I don't see Eddy too often, and then I need to like play him one game and then get reminded, you know? But this is a good tip. This is a good tip. I always think this is mid-high. No, this is actually mid-mid. I found this always very broken till I found out that you can step it. But I don't ever step this on the first attempt. I need to see it a few times and get reminded because, as I mentioned, I don't know, you don't see Eddy too much, do you? Like, Eddy is one of those characters that I fairly see less. But I can understand why you see him less, because Eddy in this game is... I don't know, he has nothing to do with Eddy, like Eddy in Tekken 7 or stuff like that. This Eddy is someone else, I don't know. Even his hairstyle pisses me off.
You'll see Eddy's throw a lot is this string. This string has a lot of variations, like a fuck ton of variations. But he can do this, and he can do this, and he can do this. Now, if you do not want to deal with these million mix-ups, it's exactly like the last
Digga, du streamst ja, ich warte noch in dem anderen an. Ich weiß nicht, warum das gekommen ist.
So step right, and you can actually float him.
Punish.
Note that what I'm showing you with these strings is very high-level defense.
I'm surprised the Eddy guide was better than I expected so far. The Eddy guide was good.
In the game, because if you don't do that, those strings quickly become very overbearing. Forward 3 on counter hits.
How the fuck is his Eddy guide better than all the other ones so far, even though he plays the matchup so bad?
Gets all of that. And if he's in heat, this legit like kills you. That's a launch, right? So that's a very powerful low for Eddy. But do know that it is -14 if you have a read. He also has forward 3-4 for huge frames at +5. Don't press after that move. But this move is very linear. He has a backswing blow that a lot of Eddy spam, especially in blue ranks. Remember that it's -13. From his down for 1, which is a lot of tracking, he only has one follow-up, and it's a high. To be honest, that's probably what I wanted to show you on Eddy.
Here, he had this, but he didn't mention this. This is maybe mention-worthy also, now that we add it. So, when Eddy jumps into the air after the down for 1 here, you have a lot of time to punish him, right? When you do it too early, you don't catch him grounded, you catch him in the air and you get less damage. For example, look here. Okay, he messed it up because he did it too quick. Now he waited longer and you get more damage. Okay, very, 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 very important.
To be honest.
Alright. He gets confused visually. What's yeah, that's fine, bro. Like, I liked this was better. This guide was good, but the thing is, like, the Alisa guide was garbage. The Asuka guide was okay-ish, but he didn't mention the install and all of this shit. Let me see. Who else did we see? Heihachi was alright. Kazuya was alright. Lars was trash. Lee was trash. Lydia was horse shit. Lili was horse shit. He didn't even mention Feisty Rabbit. But Heihachi also, he didn't mention Warrior's Instinct. So actually then, now that was also below average. Let's see what he says about Clive. I'm gonna rate his fucking character thingies now.
So the first thing we are going to talk about is how you can't challenge him in the neutral. As soon as you're at mid-range like this, it's a losing proposition. You have to respect him, in my opinion, because he can Titan at any point in time with no consequence. This is a power crush, but if he does it from this range, you're not gonna punish most of the time because you'll be too far away. He's also constantly threatening a homing move here back to a high. It has no homing trail, but it is homing. That's funny. And note the range of this move. If he goes into Phoenix Shift here by holding forward, he's +6. And then we have Pile Driver. 22 frame startup. Mid. Note the range. Knockdown on normal hit. Counter hit launcher. Has no homing trail.
Insane range, right?
Step this move. It's also a steel pedal. Yep. It also acts as a steel pedal. And then, of course, we have a Demon Breath. That's 13 frame start.
That one is broken, that move.
That's safe on block. This can also be done from a crouch.
That move should never have been safe. Never. Like, I don't know why they did this, but this move is completely broken.
Yeah, forward 1+2.
I would still rather fight against Clive than Anna. To be fair, I would rather fight Anna than Clive, because on Anna I can still see the punches and the jabs and shit. On Clive I just see explosions.
Note the range. Counter hit, 50 damage. And then we have an unblockable throw. That gives me +3, by the way. This guy's neutral is a joke. You need to beat the player. There's no counter. You need to look at what does he do, like... Try and read the patterns here in the mid-range. Try and read the patterns. Down for 1-2 has to be ducked. That has to be ducked. You have to duck that. With this character, I can only show you his options.
Eh? Isn't that punishable? Or what?
Has to be ducked.
Or does he have, like, I don't know, bro. Okay.
You have to duck that. With this character, I can only show you his options and his stuff.
Not if he goes into stance,
beat the
yeah.
player. I don't know.
I'm
When
surprised
I see
because he
pro
didn't
players
show
trying
the
to deal with this
stance.
character,
That
when
was
he starts
confusing.
flailing in heat, they take their chances with power crush. And that tells you the level of counterplay. This one is -13. Typical flowcharts looks like this. Typical flowcharts. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, to be honest. I don't know what to tell you. Double Jin.
Nice guide. Why did you even record this then? Okay, he doesn't know what to tell us on this. Alright. Next character. Adrian, man. Why do you record it, bro? No one would have said anything. If you would have just allowed this then. Do you not realize how fucking Down syndrome like this is, man? Are you missing a chromosome nowadays, man? You fucking faggot.
You need a PhD to play against Xiaoyu. But the character is also in turn a bit tricky to play. One golden rule though you want to know about is that she blocks something, say Kazuya's forward 4. I'm naive as Kazuya and I think it's my turn because I have plus frames. They'll just do this, manual AOP into fuck you. So against Xiaoyu the golden rule is never assume it is your turn. You have to treat her like Yoshi with the flash. Never assume it is your turn. But unlike Yoshi's flash, you can beat all of this bullshit by doing this. You need to find, on your specific character, you have to find your attack, which will be a mid, that has a very low hitbox. So a mid that almost hits grounded. And that's what you use to check her. Because it has to hit even her AOP duck. When she's in AOP, she can tap down to duck. they'll do AOP into the duck. She can do this quickly, and then they do their button. You need to find the attack that tags her in the duck. I'm lucky with Kazuya, my down for the one tags her there. But that's because Kazuya's down for the one has a very, very deep and low hitting hitbox. But she goes under back too, as you can see, which also hits fairly low to the ground. You see? It's that duck that makes the AOP like an invincible.
You know what the problem with AOP is? Why they call this character a specialist character? The same way you need to kind of lab what moves you can use. She needs to lab what moves that you can normally use don't work if she does a different type of AOP. For example, when he says you always down forward 4, this is not true, because when she does a sidestep AOP, then you whiff. Yeah, just like that, you just whiff and then you are in shambles. Like, this is just you need to know this.
Ability button almost. So you need to lab this and find your character's attack that will always tag her no matter what in AOP. Will always tag her.
Okay.
Don't.
Man, this is weird, bro. This is the shittest fucking AI slop I've ever seen in my life. Why did he make this even? How to beat every character in Tekken 8. And bro, some characters, they ask just, there's nothing.
Wait.
How is this even a
I
guide?
need more labbing myself on this character. I don't know.
People will say you just say that because you hate him. No, I say that because it's shit.
Minus 13 punish. She's always hugging the ground, basically, so you want to use a mid that hits low. That's how you check her. Mid-high, mid-mid, but always punishable. Always punishable. She can go into plus frames into Scarecrow with a plus mid, but she just builds pressure on you. If she does Scarecrow Power Crush, that's always launch. That's always launch punishable, so that's good to know. And then it's basically Azazel hand stuff. Here you can step right. Don't press too early, bro. You have to wait it out. You know how specific this sidestep is? If I sidewalk now, I get hit. You see, I'm sidewalking right, not pressing. Note that it's not a counter hit. It's not a counter hit, I'm just sidewalking. I get hit. You have to specifically sidestep and do not press. You have to step right, don't press. And then take the punish. That's how specific the counterplay is, by the way.
That's actually mad.
And then the mental stack of all the other options she has here. Like, it's... I don't know, I find this character ridiculously stupid, personally. So, that's gonna be the video and credits.
Bro. This fucking Swedish nigga, man. What the fuck? You call that a fucking character guide, bro? Who do you want next? Who do you want to watch next? Reina. Okay, let's watch Reina. To be fair, maybe he nails Reina. Mishima.
Half this matchup is knowing what to do when she rushes you down with forward 4-2. Any decent Reina will confirm this. Typically, they'll do Sentai 2 here if this doesn't connect. But if it connects, they'll hit confirm this. But in blue ranks, they just throw this out. So you can use duck. Many other options are jab interruptible. So then they might start throwing Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm not a Reina
I didn't
player.
watch Claudio yet.
Well, start throwing the power crush. You have to launch this. Have to punish this. Very important to punish that. A lot of bad Reinas throw the string. Duck. Duck. If they very lazily do Heaven's Wrath 3-4 here, which is her best option, jab her. This will also float Hunting Hawk. So that's very good. This is like a very popular flowchart. We do War God kick on block. It's safe. And then typically the opponent tries to retaliate with a jab. They hold crouch and then do this. This flowchart is everywhere. I'm telling you about it now because I want to save you the grief. This is what they expect you to do. Jab checks and you die. So make sure you just wait here. And then she's launch punishable. They can also do a -14. This one, that's -14. So again here, I just wait and then down like 1-2. Remember that this is -14. So it's one thing taking a 1-1-2 here. Down like 1-2. Ryan players, remember that this is a jet upper. But most importantly with Reina is that remember that her tracking is very poor a lot of the time. Like this new low she got doesn't have a pixel of tracking. And she is the only hell sweep. We can go into so many moves. But this is the only hell sweep you can step both sides. So when I play against Reina, I move a lot. I move a lot against this character. You want to pay attention to their patterns. Is she mindlessly doing Iron Hand after hell sweep? Because that's step right. That's step right. So you want to pay attention to their habits. Shaheen player will play fundamental.
Yeah, she has high homing also and whatever. This is so funny. What do you wanna see next? Azucena? Okay.
In my opinion, Azucena is a pretty straightforward character. She's easy to play. The most defining thing about her is her Libertador stance. First thing to know about Libertador is that it auto parries highs and lows. That's a high. That's a low. So that's automatic. It just happens. The Azucena doesn't have to do anything. So anytime you see this stance, you always want to check her with mids. Azucena players tend to spam this move. This is her safe on block power crush. It's -9 on block. If they spam this, duck it and launch her. A lot of Azucena players are also very lazy with this backswing blow because I've noticed that no one is punishing this properly. Either people block this and go, and they don't do anything, or they take like a 12 frame punish, like so. So just remember that this is a launch punishable attack. You always have to launch this. If you don't launch it, it's just way too spammable. Another key move is while running 3-2 into pressure, into Libertador. This move I just don't care that much about these days because it's so nerfed. You can step it to both sides.
Don't care about
this.
If she gets
it on block, she gets a +3, which
what
is
the
just,
fuck?
you know, not that good. From the Libertador stance, Azucena players don't have to play risky, but they tend to play very risky. She has a hell sweeping stance. She'll do that. You can launch that. But this one is safe on block, right? Mid heat engager. It's a pretty good button. So we're gonna mix with that. While stunning 1 is -8 on block, counter it launcher. It's a very good move. Azucena's might do moves that end up in crouch and then try and tag you with while stunning 1. So that one you do want to look out for. This one is -14. Punish that one. Forward foot free. They tend to throw that a lot. This is a mix-up you'll see a lot online. They'll do either this, mid-high, or they do mid-mid like this. Is this an option select? Yeah, this is an option select. You can just dick jab if you see that. And then you get +6. Even I do not encounter this character.
The problem with this joint is you can't always just dick jab this, because then the risk rewards is in the bin. You got to sometimes launch it with your wild standing punisher. But she has a high which comes out with her hands that has a different timing, and that tags you. So he should normally show that option also, but whatever.
I think we covered the stuff that the Fujin ranks will need to know, to be honest.
Ah, this is for Fujins? Okay,
you
then.
have to remember with Brian is that...
Okay, then. Let me reassess how good the guides were. I thought this was maybe for... I don't know. Fujin. Taking king something. Let me think. I think even for Fujin ranks, this was dog shit, honestly. I think the Kazuya one for Fujin ranks was amazing. Heihachi probably also. You didn't mention Warrior's Instinct. Eddy was very good. Alisa was dog shit. Asuka was okay. Clive was horse shit. I don't know, like, not even for Mighty Ruler that was helpful. You could have just not done that, even. Fucking Yoshimitsu, bro. Let's see if this is gonna help me when I'm being fucking Gembu if I read Fujin with this now.
You need a PhD to play against Xiaoyu. But the character is also in turn a bit
Oh, where
tricky to
even
play.
is Yoshi? So short. There.
Don't assume it's your turn, because flash. This is a 6 frame, right? 6 frames. If you're like +6 frames against Yoshi, which is a generous advantage, it's nothing on Yoshi. On any other character, basically, you can take your turn, not thinking too much about it, depending on, you know, the situation. But with Yoshi, frames don't mean anything to Yoshi. Anytime I play against a Yoshi, I observe them for quite a while and I go, is this a flash guy or not? The way you do this is that you have to bait flash. You have to do like down back 4 or forward 4. These are moves where typically you would have an advantage, right? Or patricide fist on block. So what I do against Yoshi's is I do this, and then on any other character, I would swing there. I would do this into this. You know, I'd start swinging. But on Yoshi, I do this, and then I just observe. What does he do? Is this a flash happy Yoshi or
react to LTG
and
hitting Tekken King?
To recognize this animation.
Where's who uploaded
try
it?
And take a punish.
Because what's the point of watching your
You need to
GM?
recognize that animation. It's
Watch
very
him.
hard online.
You know, I would just want to watch him on my own.
And then instantly electric him in the face. You really have to be looking for it. Experiment with moves with a lot of advantage and just wait.
And bro,
see
shall we
what
call this guide, bro? I'll be honest, man. It's a very bad guide, man. Like, most characters are totally like, there is nothing, bro. What? There's nothing. Here, this one you can watch. Heihachi, maybe Horarang. I don't know, it seems longer. Kazuya you can watch. You can watch Brian. And Eddy. And probably that's about it, man. The rest is just horseshit. I expected a little bit more. Fuck this shit. A waste of time. What did he say about Clive? I don't know what to do. I'm not even making this up. He makes a guide of a character and then he says at the end, yeah, but I don't know what to do. You don't do the guide. Are you retarded? Probably Bandai Namco said to him, please make like a guide to every character anti, and he was like, fine. And even the characters that he don't know jack shit about, he just needs to say like 2 or 3 sentences so that he can call it all characters anti-guide, even though, you know what I mean? Fucking Jewish strats, bro. I sent link of LTG getting Tekken King above. I don't see the link. Where is it? I send it into Discord. Send it into Discord. But this was a waste of my life, bro. Watching this guy, this fucked my life, I swear. I feel like shit. I hope Lowtiergod is gonna lighten up my mood. Thank you. LTG achieves Tekken King for the first time ever. Okay. Let's see the script. Bloop. Yo, Mo, what's up, man? Why did he cut it like this?
Round 4. Fight.
Bloop. Fuck your mother, man. What am I supposed
to fucking mashing, bro. Niggas like this is what Tekken 8 was made for. Nigga is literally just fucking mashing crazy.
I mean, he's not lying.
Like, the dude is just YOLO mashing in my fucking face, just doing random shit.
Niggas
Bro,
be mashing. He has a point.
I gotta sit over here and watch the whole round for fucking launchers. And try to go the whole round without fucking getting launched. So a nigga could rob me for 50% of my fucking life. Put me in the corner carry me, cause a fucking explosion to corner carry me again. I got robbed again. Got robbed!
Fight.
Again. Jet.
Bloop.
I'm receiving brain damage from these cuts. Nice. Are those cuts all plugs? No, I don't know why he's doing it. And he hides the gameplay. Why? Doesn't he?
Fight.
I swear I don't understand.
Bloop.
Why are his subs
does he keep giving me this fucking
giving him
stage?
shit? Isn't these
Why
people
the fuck
his
does he keep propping me this
subscribers?
small ass stage?
This shit ass. He's hiding the gameplay when he's getting comboed, so they have to pull from replays.
God, bro.
Wow, that is stressful. Like, just to do that. Is he gonna fuck it? What was the punish? Punish!
Fucking God!
Bro, you ain't punishing, man, you motherfucker. Punish. Bro, what is this Kishin ranks? Why is it so dog shit? It's not like the other guy is playing much better. They both complete horse shit. The Kishins in my lobby, they don't play like this. Is this like an NA thing? Or... Nah, bro, the thing is, even if he is a scrub, he reached Tekken King in this, like... So the other guys must be equally dog shit. I think in NA it might be the lead poisoning. Something ain't right, bro. The Jews are fucking them up, bro. Their IQ overall is so low, you can see it in the gameplay.
Final round. Fight.
What the hell? Well, he only rematches who he can beat. Yeah, but to be fair, the fact that there is people that he can beat in these ranks is already weird. I gotta be very real with you with this type of gameplay. They don't even know their combos, bro. And Kishin. I used to watch fucking Chokusei versus Saint in Fujin, bro. What is that?
God, bro, this fucking game is bullshit. God damn, dude.
LTG has always been trash at
Niggas can
Tekken.
just YOLO you out with no skill.
Yeah, but bro, what does that say about the state of Tekken if this guy can get Tekken King?
Get ready for the next
Did you see
battle.
Buff Guy quit Tekken because he lost to Moonsault Slayer?
Round one.
That's a thing? Okay, I must say I have to watch that next.
It's a TTV
What the
game,
hell?
So I don't show fucking broke bums on my channel.
Did he give like an explanation? Like, did he talk about it at least?
Spams a launcher, you fucking go live and broke ass bum. You go live and pussy bum. You go live and bum. You go live and bum. Fuck you going live for? Nigga, ain't nobody watching you go live and bum. Fuck out the category, pussy.
What? What, this shit is so dog water. Fucking pedigree Dentasticks type joint.
The fuck out the category, pussy. Bro, this game, it'll allow niggas to just do shit mid-screen and it'll still catch you.
So what, you gonna, is he gonna promote now or what?
Fucking YOLO, go live and pussy. Or go liver. Fuck you going live for?
What? Bro, punish one move, you son of a bitch, man.
Round four. Fight.
This is insane. What the fuck was that defense? Oh man, that is insane. Shit. Oh, okay, this Jin is on smoke. This Jin is on smoke a bit. Let's see the script. Yeah, while sitting in front of bomb, what the hell?
And this person's black.
Okay. Heavy.
I'm not showing it because I know it's a stream sniper.
Stream
Tell by the
sniper.
name, I see how they blackwash the character, trying to purposely piss me off, so on and so forth.
Bro, I noticed one thing the main man and LTG have in common. I wanna see if you agree. Yeah, because I noticed that the main man likes to make fun of LTG, but he is not different. On the main man, every opponent is apparently a tournament player. On Lowtiergod, everyone is a stream sniper. Just the optics are different but at the fucking initial thing is the same, bro. They just think some delusional fucking script. Like, the one guy says everyone is a tournament player, so he looks better when he wins against scrubs. The other guy, when he loses to scrubs, say that they are stream snipers, so he doesn't look as bad. Like, what's the difference in mindset there?